Hey guys, it's Kai here. It feels like it's been a while since I made one of these, but it really hasn't. But today's video is going to be on Backlash. I refuse to call it WrestleMania Backlash. Also, a little forewarning, I guess. If I sound weird, it's because I'm currently getting over being sick with a hurt throat. My allergies finally got to me, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoy the video, and I am so sorry if I sound like I'm about to burst out crying in like 2 seconds. First match we got is Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair in an I Quit match for the WWE Smackdown Women's Championship. I haven't seen an I Quit match in a while. So this is gonna be a little bit hard because both competitors are good, but I'm a little biased on this one because I personally do not like Ronda. She's not the greatest on the mic, nor does she have the greatest attitude backstage. So that kind of ruins like my positive opinion on her, even if I did have one, because I don't think I have one on her ever. But I would rather see Charlotte win. But the way they're writing her in all these segments and stuff makes it seem like she's gonna lose the match. And I don't like that because I would rather see Charlotte more than Ronda. But I feel like it's gonna be like a whole Becky thing when, like, in 2020, Becky purposely gave away the Raw Women's Championship to Asuka because she was pregnant. It's probably gonna be like another thing that Becky, something similar that Becky did. Probably Charlotte's like pregnant at the moment and she's giving away her championship, but I don't think that's really gonna happen. So I would rather see Charlotte win, but from the looks of all these like segments and stuff, she's probably not going to be able to win the match, and Ronda is going to be the one that gets the title, which I'm going to be upset about because Ronda's not the best. Like, she's a good competitor. She's a great fighter and stuff, but she's not the best on the mic. Or she just does not have the best chemistry with other competitors in the ring. It's horrid, but you know, they fucking signed her because she's famous for being in the UFC. I don't know, but I would rather see Charlotte win, but from the looks of it, Ronda's probably gonna win. Next match is Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Again, it's gonna be a rematch. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. I am a big Cody fan, okay? I've been a fan of his since not even since AEW, since literally 2012, okay? That's how long I've been watching wrestling. I know that Cody's gonna win again, because if y'all didn't see his match in WrestleMania, how that was his first match back in WWE since 2016, he's definitely gonna win because he won that match, even though it was his first match back. Because most of the time, people who are returning or making a debut in WWE or just in any promotion at all, they never really win their first match. Cody just got lucky, and I guess he won, and that's what made me happy. So, they do have pretty good chemistry in the ring, especially with the segments that's happening between them. I can tell that the feud between Seth and Cody are probably going to be a little bit longer than most other storylines with other competitors. And that's what I like, when it has a long storyline, because then it brings a lot of what's happening, and then great chemistry. I know Cody's gonna win. I hope he does. I really want him to win, but I know he's probably gonna win. I mean, it's Cody Rhodes. What do you expect? That man is amazing at what he does. But like I said, him and Seth seem to have great chemistry in the ring, especially with the promos against each other. Not only that, Cody has great chemistry with every other competitor as well. I mean, the Miz TV segment from what, like a month ago. They have great chemistry. Even like, yeah, they worked together for years. That doesn't matter. He has great chemistry with like everyone. So Cody's gonna win. I know he is. I have a lot of faith in him. And yeah, he's a great person. He has great chemistry with like everyone and stuff. Next, we got the Bloodline versus RK Bro and Drew McIntyre, which I'm confused on why they changed this match, because this match was originally for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships, to unify the championships, but they changed it to a 6-man tag, and I'm very confused. But anyways, I have no idea who's gonna win. Both tag teams are great. Both teams are great. Drew and RK Bro, amazing competitors, especially with like Riddle being there, high flying, bouncing all over the fucking place. Amazing team. Bloodline, amazing team, amazing competitors, dominant. They are like, they're great. Both teams are great, but I have a feeling that the Bloodline's gonna win. Like I said, the Bloodline's amazing competitors. They're very talented, and they've been in the business for like years. Literally, they've been in the fucking business since they were like babies, because their entire family was before them. So I think the Bloodline's gonna win, honestly, but most likely not, because you got Drew McIntyre with RK Bro. So who knows? But I think the Bloodline's gonna win, because it's like they have great chemistry with each other and all. Amazing chemistry. The way all the promos have been like held, or I don't know, I can't think of the word. How the promos have been like, said, I guess, have been amazing. Even though like, yeah, half of them aren't as great, because it's like, I guess everyone just forgot how to use a mic, but that's okay. The promos have been great. The way the Bloodline fights and the way RK Bro and Drew McIntyre fights, amazing talent. But I think the Bloodline's gonna win. And hopefully, on like Raw or Smackdown, they finally have RK Bro versus the Usos for the Unified Tag Team Championship match. That's pretty much it. Next match we got is Edge versus AJ Styles. This is gonna be a hard one, because it's like they're both amazing competitors, and they've both been in the business for over like 15 years. But I feel like this match would have been appropriate if it happened at the peak of Edge's career, back like 20 years ago. But, also I feel like Edge's team name shouldn't be Judgment Day. I feel like Dark Ministry would sound a lot more better. But that's just me. But that isn't the point right now. I think it's hard. Like I said, it's hard. AJ might win, because it's like, if Damian Priest wasn't banned from ringside, Edge would probably win from interference with Damian. So I feel like AJ might win, because he has an advantage of winning now, since Damian is banned from ringside. So maybe, yeah, he probably will win as like revenge, and then hopefully the storyline continues up to like the next pay-per-view, which I don't know when the next pay-per-view is. So yeah, I think AJ's gonna win, and then the storyline might just continue. But maybe not with Edge and Damian. Maybe they're gonna recruit Tommaso Ciampa and Rhea. So maybe it will continue with AJ and Tommaso. Like, it's still AJ in the faction, but it's probably gonna be like a different person, because like why would he feud with Rhea? Unless they wrote a feud for him and Rhea, which will be pretty cool, by the way. I don't know why he would have a feud with Rhea unless he really wanted to, which that would be really cool. But I feel like if Edge loses, he's gonna recruit 2 new members. I heard that he's looking for a female in the faction, so maybe Rhea. So I'm thinking like Edge is gonna have like Damian, Tommaso Ciampa, and Rhea Ripley, and then AJ's gonna have Finn Balor, Ali, and Liv, and maybe it'll be like a tag team versus a tag, or a faction versus faction type feud, which would be really cool. Honestly, I don't think I've seen one of those in like a long ass time. So maybe Edge will lose and recruit new members, and then it's gonna continue the storyline. But each member of each what is it called? Group, faction. There's like a different word for it, but I don't remember. Stable of each stable will have a storyline with each other, and I think that would be pretty fucking cool, honestly. So yeah, that's just like my little prediction what's gonna happen if Edge does lose. Next match we got Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. I haven't seen either of them in matches. Well, besides Madcap, but Corbin hasn't been in any matches. So, I'm thinking right here, because first off, I called it when I said Corbin was going to turn on Madcap, so props to me for that. But here's what I think. Either of them wins, right? Let's say Corbin wins, and then Madcap changes his gimmick, or Madcap changes his gimmick. Wait, no, Madcap wins, then Corbin changes his gimmick. It's gonna be like when Bayley turned heel and changed her entire gimmick. So, but I think Madcap's gonna win, because he's been booked in more matches than Corbin, and he does have an advantage. He looks stronger than Corbin, but they both, from what I see, have great chemistry. I mean, they were literally a tag team for months on end. But I think Madcap's gonna win. I really hope he does. I'm sorry, I don't really like Corbin. I'm very biased half of the time. So yeah, I think Madcap's gonna win, and Corbin hopefully changes his gimmick, and then it's like Madcap then gets with another like person to tag team with, most likely, and then Corbin's gonna have a feud with both of them, or not. Maybe they'll just stop the feud afterwards. I don't know. I genuinely thought there was more matches that I missed out to put in my notes, but there isn't, because there's no way that I finished this video this quicker than like every other video I've made. But last match we got is Omos versus Bobby Lashley. Okay, first off, big men. I mean, Omos is like what, 7 feet tall or something like that. Huge. Bobby Lashley, he just has huge muscles. So my whole thing is that most likely the ring will break. I'm just saying, maybe the ring will like fall, like how it was, what was it? What match was it? I think it was Big Show versus someone, and then they broke the entire ring. I think that's gonna happen with Omos and Bobby Lashley, because they're huge. They're huge men. Wish it was just like a Falls Count Anywhere match, and then they can crash into the screen again, just like it was with Braun and Bobby. But you know, this probably not gonna happen. But this one's a really hard one. It's really difficult because they're both great competitors. But I'm thinking, right, that Omos is probably gonna win with some sort of interference from MVP. I don't know. Even if he doesn't need interference, he's probably gonna win either way. He's huge. But I don't know. It was really difficult. I guess we'll just wait and see. But I personally think that Omos will win. I mean, he's huge. He's tall as fuck. But they're both huge. That's what makes it difficult, is that they're both really big and strong. But in my opinion, Omos is kind of green in the ring. So maybe Bobby just has an advantage against him. But who knows? That's pretty much it for my Backlash video. I genuinely don't know how this finished that quickly, but it did anyways. There wasn't that many matches. I'm thinking I missed some matches, but who knows? Because I just kind of went off with the Wikipedia, because that gets updated. And also with like the matches being announced on TV. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to. I'm not forcing you to, even though it'd be kind of great if you did. And yeah, I'm probably gonna be back in like a few weeks with an AEW video. Also, I just have multiple things planned for this channel instead of pay-per-view like videos, so you might want to stick around for that. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in like a few weeks.